On it's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. And we got here the one and only six-time champion, former welterweight undisputed, the one and only, the Iverson of basketball, the legend, the Hall of Famer, one of the guys with the fastest hands in boxing of his time, Super Zab Judah. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Double tap the screen. If you are on mobile devices, Soup, what it do? What it do? I'm glad I got to catch you before you go to Ohio for another Hall of Fame weekend. Talk to me, man. How's that? How's that feel getting inducted in Ohio?
States is, to just celebrate, your great accomplishments. And the thing, it's a very big class that I'm going into the Ohio Hall of Fame with. And I'm just happy to be there and great to be, great to be acknowledged.
Talk about some of those names that you're gonna be getting inducted with. The inductees.
Um, Jeff Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Tony Tubbs, Nate Tubbs, Rob Dula. It's a bunch of Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring's on the list as well, coming out of Ohio. So it's a lot of great guys that had some great nights inside of that square ring. I'm happy to share the ring and share the platform and date with those guys.
So you said Tyson as well. Um that's gonna be awesome. When's the last time you've been to Ohio anyway?
Probably like 2 years ago. 2 years. My brother Pat Man Jones is there. You know what I'm saying? My other brother AB is there. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple other homies out there. So yeah, definitely. I ain't no rookie in the state.
Haven't been getting tapped in lately, but you know what? I'm gonna get back into action on an everyday basis. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we were supposed to go on at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry that I wasn't being able to tap in with you guys, but we got Super here, and we could tap in and get his thoughts on some of these topics as well, and get the people
Sleep yesterday.
something like that. Yeah, no, I actually had something going on, but yeah, it was followed by sleep. Um,
On this channel, we like honesty over here. We keep it real. You know what I'm saying? When we wrong, we wrong. Okay, okay. Dozed off, y'all. I dozed off. Looked up again. I played like I tell them, Mills, I played the give me get 5 minutes of rest for this eye right here, and then you wake up again, and it's a whole nother day. Yo. You're like, oh, come on, this can't be real. You miss everything. So I've done that a lot of times, guys.
two videos, and I want to get your thoughts on some of those topics. First and foremost, on the Jake Paul card, we have Tevin Farmer versus Floyd Schofield. What you think about the fight? That was Floyd Schofield, a guy that was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson for his first ultimate test, but going and challenging the two-time champion, a former champion, Tevin Farmer.
Interesting fight here. You got two crafty guys here fighting. It's very hard to say, because nobody's a bum here, so it's hard to say, is Tevin Farmer, on the tail end in the heels of his career, or is Kid Schofield that good like he say he is now, doing what he do. So like it's yet to still be determined. So I give that I give that a little bit more time. Let me think about that. But that is a great match, and I know both guys are gonna come in and prepare. I'm pretty sure Tevin understands where he stands at in the sport of boxing right now, and I know Floyd Schofield knows what he got to do to keep excelling and going to the next level.
Do you feel like when you look at that style matchup per se, what do you see? What kind of fight do you look at when you see the names, when you hear the names, the experience level, the southpaw look of Tevin Farmer, but then the young lion of Floyd Schofield?
I had swords clinking in the middle, chess match going on. Very heavy chess match. Lot of middle of the ring fighting. It's gonna get good until somebody dominates, and then they're gonna push the other one back to the ropes. But I think until then, when they're deciding mano a mano, it's gonna be in the middle of the ring chess match. Watch what I say. And it could probably last. It could probably last for a long time. Yeah, yeah. I believe Tevin Former early, strong. Yes, he has enough fundamentals on how to be crafty on the inside. He's very crafty. He's very slick and sharp. Kid Floyd Schofield, very crafty, very slick, and he's gonna try to be aggressive. And I would expect for Kid to try to be the puncher in this fight. Try to go in and oversized, bully, push. Debo to fight a little bit. I mean, I think that would be the keys to success because if he lays back on Tevin's gonna pick him apart.
Do you feel like there's a stoppage?
Turn up, yeah, it could be. It can pretty. It could be. I lean more to the stoppage than I lean to the not to the decision in that fight. Yeah,
Really? And do you feel like both fighters can knock each other out in this fight?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Tevin can. Yeah, I believe Tevin can stop Schofield if he really turned it up and tried. And I do believe Schofield can stop Tevin Foreman too. 100%.
Um, Keys to victory for Floyd Schofield if you was in his corner.
Combination punch. Press the fight. Barrage him. He's a little older. He's more saturated. You know, he got older legs. You got to go in there and push him back, make him work them workhorses. You know what I'm saying? Make him work them legs, and just try to just over dominate him. Combination punch. Keys to victory for Tevin. Be sharp on the in and out movement. Let combinations go. Use your jab in boxing. Turn him. Just keep turning. Make him follow you all night. Because Kid Flusker Kid does sometimes get flat footed. He does get like boom heavy footed. He walks you like this. So if Tevin could somehow get Kid to be moving in that kind of dynamite way right there and boxing him, I think Tevin that's the keys to victory for Tevin Former. He got to box. He got to box. He got to box in and out, and he got to be sharp. And then doing that when he's doing those rapid combination punches, that's where the knockout can possibly happen. For Schofield, aggressiveness, pushing back, that's where you cause your knockout to happen. When you press the fight, because Tevin has older legs. He has older legs. The young bull got to make him fight. You got to make him fight. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let him talk. You got to make him fight. Those are keys to victory for both of those guys, in which I see.
Soup. Um, Abdullah Mason was sent an offer to the Schofields, and it was for practically over $1 million or $1 million at that. And they turned around. Oscar De La Hoya was able to get them a 5-year deal with a $5 million guarantee. When you hear stuff like that, tell me, what's your initial thoughts?
That's only $1 million a year. It can't be for whoever fight though. Got to be for every fight got to be negotiable because you got some fights that's on the list for Abdullah Mason that's $5 million and more. So it's you know what I mean. So it's like I mean. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know all the logistics to the deal. that was put together. So I'm just speaking on the information of where I was given.
You though, is that a fight that will kind of prove to your eyes of who Floyd Schofield is and exactly where Tevin Farmer is in his career right now?
100% for both fighters. Their back is on the wall. Their back is on the wall. Let's see who can figure it out and make it much more easier for their career and much more uphill. And the guy that wins this fight goes uphill. 100%. Whether Tevin Foreman stays there or Floyd Schofield excels to the next level, we are yet to see. I can't wait. It's a great matchup. Great matchup.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are on mobile devices, double tap the screen. Um, so listen, Manny Pacquiao fighting Mario Barrios. You know, at this age, I mean, we've seen some video clips of Manny. Manny looking really fast, like Manny. I mean, sheesh, man. What do you think about Manny per se just coming back at the age that he's at right now?
Sad to say, I love Barrios, but I love the underdog story here. The underdog story here is saying that I'm Manny Pacquiao. I'm 47 years old. 47 years old. I'm making the comeback. I'm gonna be champion of the world again. And watch this. I love it. I love it. When they say that I can't, I'm gonna come back and show you that I can. You know what I mean? So, for a guy that was campaigning and fighting in my era, in my timeline, and for him to still be around right now, campaigning for a championship of the world. Come on, man. I'm really rooting and pulling for Manny Pacquiao on this one right now.
I mean, so you're pulling for him. What do you mean by that, Cole?
Just meaning, I would like to see Manny
You
Pacquiao
like the
really.
Cinderella story of it all.
I like the storyline. I like the storyline of it. Yeah, I'm in my producer's chair right now, man. You know that. I'm
I
in my
like it.
director's chair right
I
now. You
got
know
you.
that. So
I
I
got
like
you.
the storyline of the Manny Pacquiao story because it puts on a great story. Not saying that Barrios wins is not going to be a great story. Yes, it's going to be a great story because now Barrios just accomplished something that a lot of people never accomplished before. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great thing. And beating a legend like a Manny Pacquiao would do wonders for Barrios' career. Can Barrios pull it off? 150%. Yes. Yes, he is a dog. He is a dog. But I love the underdog story. I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Had Manny Pacquiao that started his career at 108 pounds, going up to welterweight. I think he even campaigned at 154 pounds at one point in time to fight Margarito and Cotto, but and man, I believe Mayweather as well. I believe, I don't know if Mayweather's at 47 or 54. 47? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, that being said, and then Mario Barrios starting his career at 122 pounds and now being a full welterweight. Um, Obviously there's a big age gap. Yeah. Practically 6 feet tall. Um, start Some people are saying, is this for the payday? Some people are saying, no, this is exactly where Manny Pacquiao's lane is. Straight legacy. You believe you believe he's trying to just achieve legacy, and not, it's not for the payday.
Money's needed everywhere. Everywhere. You have a some people have a well where the shit just keeps coming. Some people have it's like an elevator. It's stop and go. It's stop and go. You know what I'm saying? Then some people just could get it whenever they need it. You know what I'm saying? So money's needed for life, to breathe, to air, to move to the next level, for comfortability. So yes, would he like and love the money? Of course, especially the way the paydays are in boxing right now. The boxing, the pay level is the pay days are astronomical right now with the numbers that's being given out. So does Manny Pacquiao probably want a piece of that? Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So, but is it all about the money? No, I don't think so. Not with Manny. I believe that it has somewhat some part of him to do with legacy, which just trying to put a stamp on the game, like pow, I did it. You know what I mean? Because he is accomplishing something that a lot of fighters of our generation didn't accomplish. You know what I'm saying? That's winning the title at the age of 40, what is it, 40, 47, right? 48? Yeah, 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 46, 47. So to accomplish a world title at that age right there, 46, in this bracket of life timeline that we have come from right now, no, I mean, that's phenomenal. That's legendary. History making, record breaking.
You know, 62 wins with 8 losses. Um, Obviously coming off of a unanimous decision loss against Ugas. It's been 2 years since then. Uh, yes. You believe that he has a shot in winning this fight, and you're pulling for him. You like that? You want? You're in your director's chair. I like it. Is it entertaining? Do you feel like it's gonna be? I mean, last time we seen Manny, he was in fighting a kickboxer, and a lot of people were saying he was getting his ass,
Whole different level. Sometimes when you playing around and you set your mind that I'm gonna go do this kickboxing situation, that's why you got what you got. I know. Yeah, but that wasn't a good outing of Manny Pacquiao. Okay, I know exactly what's going on.
for his career at this moment in time. I mean, like we've seen the Blair Cobbs, right? Blair Cobbs, he goes and beats AB, even knocks his tooth out, and it didn't do really nothing really for his career. He hasn't fought since. Does that could that possibly do something with Barrios? Even though, wait a minute, Barrios is a champion, so it's not gonna hold. It's gonna hold more weight. And Manny Pacquiao does hold more weight than Broner. I mean, Pacquiao beat Broner, so I mean, yeah, tell me, what does this do for Mario Barrios as a champion, you know?
He's big enough. He's in a situation now where he needs to be pushed for a good one. You know what I mean? And that's an excellent fight for him. He sizes up perfectly with him. Go right for the king. Why wait?
He approaches fights like Boots.
Buy the cards. This shit don't start no more.
See champion. He'll be back. Mm. I was thinking the same thing. We've heard Pacquiao in the past say he would like to fight Tank. Um, you know, it really would because Tank stopped him, you know. They would say, yeah, Manny stopped him at 46. If that's the case, not saying that's the case or anything at all, but whoa, um, that's something. That is something if Manny could pull it off. Pacquiao that we seen the last time with that kickboxer, I think actually Barrios wins the fight. But I think Manny Pacquiao has the style to definitely beat Barrios. But I don't know if he can maintain that Manny Pacquiao pace for 12 rounds. And yeah, and it depends on what Barrios comes in. Barrios didn't look too great in his last outing as well. So this is a really cool fight. I think it's a 50-50 matchup, to be honest with you, Sue. I think this is a 50-50 matchup, you know? I think Barrios can't underestimate him.
Because Barrios has a lot to prove. He has a lot to prove.
You know, uh main question here of the topic of the title of today's live. Did Boots duck Teofimo Lopez? Now, um obviously, at once upon a time, Turkey Al Sheikh wanted Jaron Boots Ennis and Teofimo Lopez to fight. Today, well, yesterday on TikTok, I mean on Twitter, um, Teofimo Lopez put that Turkey Al Sheikh is a dictator, DICK, and and he also said that the Boots fight's not happening. That Boots turned down the fight. Now, um, Teofimo Lopez holds the WBO lineal title, the Ring Magazine title at 140 pounds, but is the biggest name in Jerome Boots Ennis's. When you look at his resume, it's definitely the biggest name. But does it hold weight? Was it something in his path? Don't really see that because we've seen Jerome Boots Ennis in numerous occasions say, "I would like to move up," or "I would like to become undisputed." And fighting Teofimo Lopez is neither of those. But they supposedly was a big chunky offer, and a lot of people would say, "Listen, while everyone is occupied, why don't you fight Teofimo Lopez?" Now, if we see a GS off or something in that, a mandatory or something, and it's not a Brian Norman Jr., it's not the winner of Barrios and Brian Norman, or you not fighting one of these top guys at 54, we're looking at Boots like, wait a minute, what we doing here? Or is he waiting for for Brian Norman Jr. to finish his fight in Japan with Jin Sasaki and get that three belt unification like Errol Spence did at the welterweight division, grabbing every belt from one by one by one, and then obviously fighting Terrence Crawford for that undisputed. So maybe that's something that is Jerron Boots Ennis is looking at. But what's your thoughts? Talk to me. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you feel like Jerron Boots Ennis is ducking Teofimo Lopez due to the fact that this has nothing to do with a mandatory, and it's not like he can enhance like the next person in the welterweight division if you want to go and build a mandatory is to fight Brian Norman Jr. You go straight into that fight and you can dictate yourself into getting that Jerron Boots Ennis. So tell me, what's your thoughts?
It's not a ducking game. I think what's happening here is probably negotiation problems. They're not able to probably different promoters. And you gotta now, when fights are made like this, fighters gotta understand. Now, when you like get your promoter to work on my promoter and they never worked before or don't work, frequently or occasionally, then it becomes a little problem now. So you gotta let the guys work that out, and then once that's by and pass, then you can worry about everything else. Hmm.
Some people want but necessarily is not necessarily a need. It's like you can get that Teofimo Lopez fight some other time if if it's called for, right? If it's called for, that type of deal. I mean, you tell me in your path.
Now, figure out if this makes sense, if it can make sense, and let's put it together. If it can't, let's stop fooling the world and telling the world we're gonna fight if we're not gonna fight. You know what I mean? I think that's the bigger thing here. Let's figure out, can there be a fight? If there can be a fight, then let's keep going on with our wolf tickets, and you blow your gun, I blow my gun, pause. And then we you know what I'm saying? Then when the time is right, we'll lock up and make it happen. But until then, we just keep it like it is, kosher. Baby, we can leave it like one, right? Yeah. Mm. Yep. I like the fight. I like the fight. I think Jaron Ennis and Teofimo Lopez is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a showdown for a throwdown. Guy, who's the next guy in line with the title? This guy. Let me get him. Why? Once I get him, I'm gonna put you in the corner to where if you gonna have to fight me, you gonna have to shit or get off of this pod. We talking WWF wrestling, baby. Her.
You can't avoid him because now he's chasing you. Now he's chasing you.
Saying I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, right? I got a guy that was beating down your door. I got rid of your. I took your trash out. Now I'm here to move in the crib. Now I'm here to move in. So you pack your and get up out of here. You know what I mean? So I think that that's a great way of putting somebody under hot water in the line of fire. The fans, like at that point, there's no way you can be coming outside blowing wolf tickets about I don't know who to fight or I'm the best and the best and this, and then people gonna go no 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 no. You had some dirty laundry. Another man came and cleaned your dirty laundry up, and yeah, you got to go answer that bill now. You got to go answer that bill. You got to go pay that bill. You know what I mean? So I think yeah, that's the way. That's what Boots I mean, or Brian Norman Jr. should do and jump in. I mean, or TFA should do jump in here. If you want to jump right into the pot, hey, jump in there. And, like, listen, it's some dishes right here that got to be clean. Clean them up. Clean them up. Clean the dishes up. Put your, you know what I'm saying? Empty the pot out. You stand there by yourself at the king, and then go. All right, I clean the kitchen up. This is my kitchen. I'm cooking in here now. I'm the new cook. You know what I'm saying? That's how you take a kitchen over. That's how you take a kitchen over. Word.
Hold on. If you're on here and your father's on here, Bozy, listen to me. You bozos. How you claim yourself from Philly and you don't want to fight the best? Man, y'all putting Philly down and Philly just won. Shout out to Philadelphia Eagles for winning the chip. Come on, bro. I don't think you from Philly. Any questions? Yeah, no boost fight then. No boost fight. They said no. So a lot. I don't know who was it. Dan Raphael, somebody. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, guys. And if I'm wrong, you could just let me know. But I know that this the description is definitely right. He said that that was kind of like Tio begging, you know, begging, Turkey to come back because he keeps the Ring magazine hat on while doing all these little videos and you know
As he came, no, he came like that, Mill. Is that what you saying? We ain't trying to hear that. We ain't sugarcoat no more, Mill. What this nigga came with his tongue out, Turkey. Turkey got him, boy. I tell you, Turkey gonna he gonna put him on in the corner. Smart guy, I like him. I like him, man. Shout out to Turkey, man. But Turkey got to hold his now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Violation and demonstration. That's how we playing. Especially when you come in with honor. When you come in with honor, it should be violation. Then we should play the game violation demonstration. Because I'm coming with honor, integrity, guts, will, determination. And you over here playing games? No, 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 no. Are you talking about me playing? Playing with my name?
you know he said I don't want to fight. I would like to fight in Saudi Arabia, but I don't know what it does for me and for my fans because I built a reputation and I built the fans locally. You know how it is when you're a fighter, you fight, you get the local fans and then you get the worldwide fans. And he's like, I want to give them the opportunity to watch these fights. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? And I make millions here. You know what I'm saying? If I go over there, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing for my fans? That's big that he said that and he shared that knowledge with, some of these guys that really sell gates and pay-per-views, especially pay-per-views. What's your thoughts on that?
He's a West Coast guy. Build a fan base. They love him. He loved them. I don't think you should take him to another country and put him somewhere where he's not supposed to be, where he has to start from scratch, almost like to build back. See, people don't understand when you're in those hometowns and you build those nights like that. When you step inside them arenas, you expect a certain energy to hit you from that. You know what I'm saying? And who gives the energy to you? Your fans. When you hit that arena, people don't understand that. When us fighters hit the tunnel and we hit the right by that curtain, right before we bust through that curtain, we could feel the energy. You could feel the energy coming through the curtain. You could feel it. So when you got that love and it's there, it just does something for you. Now when you go to another place, it's not home. It's like sleeping in your bed or sleeping in a hotel bed. We all know a lot of us like to sleep in our own bed. We don't want to sleep in a hotel bed. I mean, some people like it. And some people like, nah, I want to sleep in my own goddamn bed. You know what I mean? I love the way my bed is, and that's it. So the excitement. Listen, let's keep it real. The excitement of making those kind of dollars and actually, numbers like that, nine figure, 10 figure paydays. You know what I mean? I mean, definitely. Come on, bro. Like then, that's life game changing numbers. I mean, I'm down to try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, right. Listen, Canelo did a lot. A lot of fighters could do it. I could get saturated with making a lot of money and fighting different places. Yeah, I can. I'm a chameleon, baby. You know that. I could get saturated for fighting all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Different places for big sums of money. Of course, why not? And still be me, 100%. God willing. I'm gonna say that. God willing. With God willing, 100%. Because I can't do it by myself.
Tio, stay at 140. Yeah. 73% out of 128 votes. Guys, get your votes up and smash the like button, y'all. Smash that like button. No, wait a minute. He 73% believe that Boots is not ducking. Yeah, that he's not ducking.
It's the timeline, the money, the 9 times out of 10, everything come down to money, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't all that where you fight at, what gloves you wear. Nobody really care about that. We care about how much I'm getting paid. How much y'all paying me to go in here and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to do is have some kind of security blanket that when I got in this ring that it was worth my time, my effort, and my situation. And that's it. And that's it. As long as that's valuable, it's good. Now when I win, whatever value I fought for, please up it. Let's go to work. Let's keep going like that. We got a good deal like that. We keep negotiating all night. So win. Guys stopping fights, paying more, paying extra, doing this. They find out you in negotiation. They call your opponent up and offer him a bag. Like I keep telling you, yeah, people say it ain't about the money, but sometimes it just depends on the situation that you in for the money. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. So timing, timing, timing. That big check at the door with that big bill behind it. Shit, we taking that check. Get that bill off our back. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that bill off your back. You ain't gonna be, cause you can't fight going forward with that bill on your back. You got that, you know what I'm saying? You got that big note on your back. You can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just hindering you. So you gotta get that note paid so you can breathe. Whew, okay, got that. All right, let me go to work now. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to work with that big note on your back. And then the ones that try it, oh man, that's why they go down faster than they go up. You trying to run uphill with a building on your back. You can do that. You gotta set that building down and then go up the hill. Word. Looking forward to seeing a great fight. We will take full advantage of the opportunity, and that's being at that fight, being there ringside, sitting there front row, front and center, to make sure that we get the, we hear what happened, or see what happens on something that we took part in, uh, and make it happen. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to watch a beautiful thing come together. Hey, listen, man. Let's put it like this. Hold up, hold up. Let's put it like this. You can't say you're a champion until you fight one. Gotta beat the champ to be the champ, and still, I'm trying to tell ya. Yeah, Boots is a champion. Boots is a certified champion. That's my guy. He's a solid guy. I like Boots. You know that, Mills. I like him. He's solid. He one of my.
As well, guys. We got 47 votes. We're about to finish that up. But Soup's coming back in, and we're gonna get into another poll. All right. So get your last minute votes. 73% believe Boots is not ducking Teofimo Lopez. Only 27%. Only 27% of y'all believe. And I know in that 27%, we got HLD, and I think Punch Drunk might have sneaked in there too and like hit. Yeah, no, 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 no. HLD went into he did HLD did 7 times. He went into all 7 emails, and it yeah, yeah. He went in. He went in. Mhm.
I gotta fight the cat still, Mills. I expect fireworks. I expect fireworks. Keyshawn is home. He's young. He's with a phenomenal dynamite team right now. He has a bright future with the world on his shoulders, and I think that he's coming to this fight to prove a point. I don't think Keyshawn is coming here to just do nothing regular. He coming here to show up and show out. So this is gonna be an excellent fight, guys. I think the world should keep their ears and eyes locked in on what's going down in Virginia at the scope, baby. We're gonna be there. We coming. Virginia Beach in the summertime is beautiful, bro. You ever been to Virginia Beach in the summertime? Oh man, it's beautiful. Oh man, it's beautiful. Beautiful. High possibility. I give him a possibility. Why? That's what kind of fighter he is. That's the style of fighting he possesses. I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna stop you, I'm gonna finish you. He's not boxing, he's not coming in to win on points, he's not coming to go 12 rounds. His demeanor is I'm gonna stop you. He has the same demeanor Terrence Crawford had, the same demeanor Shakur Stevens had. See, People don't understand. Shakur Stevens' demeanor is that with accumulation of punches, Shakur Stevens can stop you. Shakur Stevens can hurt people. Shakur Stevens do mess people face up. They say he's not a Mike Tyson puncher. He ain't gotta be the Mike Tyson puncher. He know how to accumulate four and five of those simultaneously at the same time in the same place at the same area to make abrasions that make you look crazy. You know what I mean? So, like I said, at the same time, he doesn't possess the one punch knockout punch, but accumulation over a period of time, yes, he can weigh you down and knock you out. So this is the team that should call. I mean, this is the team that Keyshawn Davis is coming behind. Terrence Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevens, and et cetera. The guys that's coming up under that stable. Listen, it's crazy. My man Nelson over there. He coming behind Nelson. Nelson's a knockout artist. So
I got GP. You went for the KO, but with skills, Zab. Ooh, salute to everybody on the live. I see y'all, man. We got some talking to do, man. We do. I know he getting a little call. He's gonna be going to Ohio for the he's gonna be going to Ohio for his Hall of Fame. So, he's probably getting the Uber just calling right now. But appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tapping in. We got Soup coming back right now. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed, and also make sure you guys go out your way and subscribe to Before Champ on YouTube. It's totally free. It's Soup's YouTube channel, man. Make sure you guys go out your way, hit the subscribe notification button so you know when we on live. We on and rocking. We be doing like fight parties and all that, right, Soup? And we got a lot of things cooking, a lot of plans. So make sure you guys stay tuned as well.
cooking, baby, cooking.
So we were talking about the De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis fight. Do you feel like that fight is gonna be an action-packed fight, or do you feel like it's like a technical chess match
Mm,
for a while? Is it before it starts to light
mm.
up and really get
It's going
explosive?
it's gonna start from round one. That shit gonna start from that fight. Round one it starts. Soon they touch. No feeling out process. I think both fighters are gonna. They know to have enough experience to come in there warmed up, ready for kill because that ain't gonna be. I just don't see the type of energy Keyshawn is coming with and the kind of energy that De Los Santos has been putting out. That nobody's coming in here to do a fill out process. I think that De Los Santos know that this is not a fill out process fight. Keyshawn Davis knows if I get off early and I hit him with these cannons, it could possibly be night night. So you know what? I'm gonna do what I'm doing, and I'm home. I got all my peers here. I got my friends, my family, my childhood friends. Everybody's here. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that go. I fought at home. I know how it goes. Come into the garden. You know what I'm saying? So I predict. I'm already thinking. And Keyshawn is young. He's going for the knockout. Anybody that thinks different is stupid. But he's not gonna be reckless. I don't think he's gonna be reckless. I think he's gonna be very strategic at how he puts it together in combination punching, punches and bunches, accuracy. It could be an early night. He's an accumulation of time. He can wear you down and beat you up and wear you down because he comes with so much ruggedness and punching like you know what I'm saying out of the gate. Is De Los Santos going to make this a competitive fight? Yes, 100%. I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying. This is not going to be a walk in the park for Keyshawn Davis. This is going to be a very competitive fight. But the style that Keyshawn brings, I am predicting that Keyshawn is going to come in there and go for the killing ASAP. Ain't going to be no filling out process. Is De Los Santos going to fight back? Can he fight back? Yes. Yes. That's what's gonna make it a very interesting fight.
Now, Abdullah Mason, he's on that co-main event fighting Nakatilia, another former opponent of Shakur Stevenson. Tell me, he says he has the appetite for smoke for Keyshawn Davis. What you think about that matchup?
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come in there. He's still a live wire. He's Nakatia is still a live wire in the game. He's always been a live wire in the game. So Abdullah Mason has to keep his mind and everything locked in on what's his food in front of him. And then after he finishes with his food that's in front of him, then you look at what's next.
Next, right after. It's right in his lane.
One of my favorite young boys. I put him because I got my different styles, but I got he on top. He top three on my young boy list. Put it like that. Now Mason
Mason and Keyshawn.
go 12 rounds. That fight does not go 12 rounds. That fight is going to be high explosive, action packed. Round one, punches and bunches, punches and bunches. It's going to be punches and bunches, action packed, crazy, nonstop. Yep, it's gonna be amazing. I love it.
You think it happens next?
Possibility,
Shit,
possibility.
you went black soup.
I don't know what happened. Possibility.
Come out and come back in. Smash that like button, y'all. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Salute to everybody on the live. We got HLD Keyshawn with another cherry pick. He he better deliver. Famous Jada, I think Mason will win by 12. Going the distance. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Key. I think Zap thinks he goes the distance as well. Let's see. Let's see what he thinks. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Soup, you think Abdullah Mason and Nakatilia go the distance? Or do you think that
No, no. Somebody going that night. Got to. Good
yeah, cause
fight.
he could
Good
punch.
fight. Good fight. Good fight. Somebody's definitely bringing some Robitussin with them.
Yeah, Abdullah, man, Abdullah. It seems like they're promoting him like this is gonna be his title fight. Yeah,
Good boxer. Good puncher. Good counter puncher. Good combination puncher. Good feet. Good movement. I love it. I love it. I love everything about him. He's one of my top guys right now. Top three young boy.
We got Caleb Plant fighting Rezandes. We got Charlo fighting Cornflake, and we got my man Kyron Davis gonna be fighting a 7-0 Cuban called Yo Yo. Um, yeah, man. PBC got a nice little card going on, but obviously this is a set in stone for Charlo and Caleb Plant to fight right after. Tell me, what do you think about PBC and this card that they put together?
Al Heyman. Always putting together something masterful. Um, yeah, it's a good card. I like it.
Remember that was the big time that they had that big smack. Remember they have that you know thing.
Let me take this gum on my this gum on my mouth. My wife seeing me like, what the hell are you doing? But anyway, yeah. Um, Caleb Plant, he's back. He's determined to show the world that he still exists. He's still a force to be reckoned with. He's still a name in the game. And yeah, I think he's looking to come. I mean, the fight with him and Jamel Charlo is long overdue. It's long overdue. Long overdue. I think when the smack happened, it should have been we should have been 4 months out from a fight. You know what I mean? That should have been a situation. Like yeah, once that happened, we 4 months out to the fight. You know what I mean? Let's keep it kosher. You know what I mean? So listen, I like Caleb Plant. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I mean, it's just got to happen for the culture. Period. Just for the culture of boxing because of who those two guys are in boxing and what they both mean to boxing. I think that the fight is a boxer's fan favorite fight. Like inside fighters, we want to see that fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good fight.
Roach, Javante Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, August 16th. Vegas. What's your thoughts?
Fight, you know, different fight. Yeah, I like. I mean, I go back at it. I like Tank in this fight. He got a chance to see what he's dealing with. He got a chance to feel pause what he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So he knows the levels now of power, size, aggression. He knows what to expect in this fight now. And I think that fighters like Javante Davis with an IQ like a Javante Davis, I think they're able to rise to the occasion of what's in front of them and be victorious. I think the mental edge right now probably goes to Lamont. Lamont got the mental edge right now because Tank is he's probably feeling like the world is against him right now and his back is against the wall and he got another shot to go in here and he got to go for the knockout, but you don't. You got to just go in there and be him. Just go in there and be him. Just go in there and be great. Tank boxing. Use your ability that God bless you with, and you'll be victorious. Not taking anything away from Lamont Roach. I don't take anything away from him. He's another great competitor, another great guy. Yeah, I just don't feel like it's gonna go like expected, like a lot of people think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than what people think it's gonna be a lot closer than what it's gonna be. I think personally that Javante learned his lesson now, and he know what to do. It's time to step it up.
Too.
Depending on where Tank mindset is at. Shakur could be right.
Ranked the 135 division and put Tank Davis at number one and Keyshawn Davis at number two. Uh, and Shakur Stevenson, I believe, was number three. What's your thoughts on that? Main list.
Alphabet together. You know what I mean? So listen, it is what it is. I think that no matter how you look at it, 6 months from now, that list will be rearranged again. So that's that's the way the game goes, and it'll probably be the same three guys, just rearranged a little bit different. So all those guys in those deserving really. What you should have said was is those guys deservingly should be there 1, 2, and 3. And yes, yes, they deservingly should be there. No matter how they put it, first or second or third. Yeah, those guys are supposed to be there. Of course, you wouldn't put Keyshawn number 1 over Shakur and Tank. Of course not. I mean, come on, let's be. You know that. But does he deserve to be on that list? 100%. 100%. You gotta look at that when you don't have no promoter, nobody. You gotta look at just don't look at yourself as nobody want me. Look at how I would do is fake my mind out to. I mean, well, not even fake my mind out, just to let my mind know that I'm great. So I'm like a free agent. I'm a free agent right now. You know what I'm saying? And my next fight determines where I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Put out if I put on and do like I'm supposed to do, then the big boys with the big bag gonna call me. If I do so, then I have to settle for the where I gotta settle at. You know what I mean? Guys should look at themselves like that. Don't look at yourself as nobody want me. I'm in the corner. No, no, brother. I'm a free agent. I'm going out here to put on for everybody to see, so I could get my placement and where I gotta go. And that's the top. And that's for guys that want to be with promoters. I mean, because the way the game going now, we've seen you don't gotta go take this route no more. You know what I mean? So that's people that want to take on that route. You know what I'm saying? For other people, there's another kind of route, and yes, you can take it.
We did over there in Vegas, or what's up?
It comes to me whether I write it down or whether I'll just freestyle off my brain. Always something special, brother. Always, always. You know that. No, I'm expecting to have a great time to celebrate 25 years of the game, the portion that I put in, and my hard work, blood, dedication, sacrifice, everything, just to be appreciated. I mean, I'm very grateful, very thankful. I love my fans because without them, I would never be here. And hey, man, what can I say, man? It's another day in the Zab Judah chapter in the history book. I just thank everybody that had something to do with this opportunity and put me down with this moment. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You with that ring, well deserved. Um, how does being on that stage, match up to winning a title?
You got to win the title first to be even qualified to even get on this accomplishment level. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to accomplish, yeah, it's baby steps. You know what I mean? When you at this level and you're receiving an accolade, the highest achievement accolade you can get in sports history, no matter what sport item it is, this is the highest accolade you can get. And it's grateful, man. It's a great feeling, man, just to know that the years and the time that I spent putting on for the people and my dedication, my hard work, my blood, my sacrifice, my tears, that it just wasn't for nothing. That it really paid off. Yeah. mean, the staff and the people that's putting on the situation, they go over and beyond the call of duty. So I'm expecting some fireworks on this one too, as well. It's number three time. We're gonna run them up. You heard? We're gonna run them up. Keep running them up, and thanking God on the way. Because without Him, none of this is possible. None of this. Wouldn't even be here. No lie. Not me at least. I would. I don't know about nobody else, but you know what I'm saying. But me now, I wouldn't. Him and only Him. Word.
After having all the accolades that you have.
And spend and be with your family. You know, to be able to articulate to people and to be able to spend time with your family and to do that because both of those are very thing. I mean, you can be in a situation where yeah, you might be able to speak, but you can't physically, you know what I'm saying, do things with them. You know, or you might be in a situation where you might have nothing wrong with you, but you might not be able to articulate and the understanding of you. You and your peoples is there's a it's not there all the way. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy that I'm able to do that and still just be here and be there for my children. I mean that's what I'm very more or less happy about. Shout out to my daughter Amicia. She graduated from college. I just came from Charlotte. She graduated from her college with high accolades. I still can't say it. She was a cum laude, or something like that. La cum laude. Yeah, no la cum something. I know that, but yeah, it was a great feeling for me just to stand there and watch her cross the stage and just hear all of the great accolades that she's done and things that she's done and to meet her friends and teachers and people that was through her lifetime and was with her for them to share their experiences and stories with me. That was great too. Hmm.
It was like a little off. I've been trying to figure it out. Don't know what the issue is. It's like one interview is clean, the other one's not. The other one's clean. I'm trying to figure it out. But regardless of the fact, we'll make it work and shake. Glad to
Word.
have you on before getting on the plane. And you already, Soup. I'm about to get off, but let everybody know where they can find you on social media and when's the next time we gonna be live on Before Champ.
A lot of good people too. Not only am I inductee, I'm also a fan of the people that's even going getting inducted with me. You know what I'm saying? Those are some great guys that put on some great nights in boxing. You know what I mean? So, I'm a fan as well. So I'm going in looking just to have a great time, man. Fan out and catch a great accolade. That's what's up. That's a great life. Word.
Super Zab Judah on Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the whole nine. We on everything. And you already know. Till the next time. Peace.